We're making a soup tier list.
Welcome to Good Mythical More. Soup lovers everywhere
Are tearing up.
Wow.
We're gonna tear up over these soups.
The tears are going right into their soups.
Would you consider yourself a soup lover?
Not.
Me neither. I'm not a soup lover. I'm a soup acceptor. I'll accept it.
Oh yeah, it's very rare that I get excited about soup. There are two soups on here that I get legitimately excited about.
Oh.
One is a true app and one is a meal in itself.
But are we assuming, like, these are the best versions of these things?
Sure.
This is like you have gone to the place where this is their specialty.
This is the best soup they got.
Yeah, because there's a lot of bad,
I'm just saying I'm not gonna get that excited about soup.
I don't know what gazpacho is, but how's that different than tomato soup?
It's cold.
Oh, well that's D.
I like to either eat or drink, not
Cold
both.
soup?
You know what I mean? I wanna know I'm eating or I'm drinking.
So you don't like matzo ball soup because you have to eat the balls?
That's not really what I meant. What I meant was something that's not a liquid or a solid is something I like. If I'm drinking, I'm drinking. If I'm eating, I'm eating.
But also these are like, you're not a meal soup guy. It's like this is an appetizer.
Only when I'm sick.
I just remembered, I went through a soup era
When was this?
in grade school.
Okay.
I got my mom bought me
Oh, a thermos.
a thermos.
I remember this.
Remember my thermos era? And it was a big thermos.
Your soup would still be steaming as soon as lunch rolled around.
Because I got a really good thermos and it had like glass.
Double
It
insulation.
had glass inside of it.
Yes. Couldn't
And
drop it.
I dropped it and I
Ruined
broke it and I broke all the glass in it and
Everything became gazpacho.
I don't know. It's not like my mom was gonna whoop me or
Glaspacho?
something, but like I was devastated.
You should have been.
I remember being devastated.
And this was before your parents would buy you a new thing. Like, in today's modern world, you break something, your parents are like, oh, and they buy it. In our world, you broke your glass thermos, you never got a new one.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's
It was
why
like,
I was
that
so
was your
upset.
chance. Soup time's over, Linky Poo.
And there would be leftovers in there that would stay warm. Oh man, like my favorite meal was hamburger helper.
Yeah. And it's tough to see that come out of a
And
thermos.
like the cheeseburger hamburger helper, yeah, it's gross.
I always looked away while you were pouring
but
it
it was
out.
so warm and so nice, and I would eat it out of the thing.
That's
Yeah.
the best version of a soup, that hamburger helper. Mm.
Yeah, it's not a soup at all. I would have that
So
in
my
there.
soup era really
Was
hinged
hamburger.
on a hamburger helper.
I'm trying to think what else I would put in there.
You'd be over there eating that hot, steamy hamburger helper, and I'd have a hot dog sandwich that was as cold as it was outside. You know, it was just like the tin foil that my mom had wrapped it in, had a big crack in it. Yeah.
She'd also wrap me up a PB&J, and like all of the jelly would like soak into that half of the sandwich.
That's pretty good, though.
And it would become this like floppy, heavy thing. I loved that. Wasn't in the thermos.
Maybe
though.
we should rank a soup.
Gazpacho, D, drag it.
Sure. A cold soup while you're doing it, right?
Tomato.
And with a grilled cheese sandwich?
Well, there's no grilled cheese here. This is just a soup.
If it's just a soup,
It's probably C. I'll accept B if you really want to push it.
I'm not going to push hard on anything here except two of them. Broccoli cheddar, it's got so much cheese in it and you feel like you're doing something healthy because you get broccoli.
But you know you're not.
But I'm just going to say that I think broccoli cheddar is an A tier soup.
Yeah.
And when you're talking
Have
about
you had it
soups.
lately? Like, okay, what to you is the A
Lately.
tier? Well, because
Not Panera.
that's the thing. Like, I remember that being like a signature Panera thing. And I remember the first time I had it, I was like, cheese. And then I had it again and I was like,
Too much
chemical.
cheese.
Or
Yeah.
some-
Yeah, they changed it.
something, you know?
They changed it.
So
Like
it's like,
society changed broccoli cheddar?
Yeah.
I feel
Panera
like
did.
Maybe. I don't know.
I think Panera did.
It's just hard. It's hard.
Chicken noodle
Oh, chicken noodle.
it's a classic,
It's a good taste,
but
but it makes me think about being sick.
makes me think about being sick.
C. C
Oh,
for
see,
sick.
below tomato, I would swap those two.
Okay, I'm not going to argue. Now,
You're holding back on your favorite.
I will enjoy something I've just seen now. I will enjoy a lobster bisque at our nice restaurant.
I like a lobster.
If there's a
bisque.
lobster bisque, I'm putting it in the rotation.
Let's go. We're not.
That's an A.
Yeah, I'm not gonna S tier anything until we've got this thing more laid out.
Well, okay.
I
got two going straight to S tier, bro.
Oh, you do? We'll save those. Minestrone. That's a D for me. Don't like it.
What is it even?
It's
It's like vegetables and like
It's like leftover soup.
but it has a noodle in it.
Yeah, it has a weird noodle.
It shouldn't have a noodle. It's like a vegetable soup, but with a noodle that I don't like, and the beans are really big. I don't like that.
You know, people eat a lot of soup and they eat a lot of canned soup, but now they're finding out that all the soups have the lining in them. You know, like most of those soups, like people, I don't know. They knew that there was some stuff that wasn't great about canned stuff, and now I don't know what the updated stuff is, but stuff.
You talking about leaching?
There's that, but then a lot of these cans are lined with plastic.
it's like is that the PFA?
Yeah, and it's the
PFA.
forever chemical. So
that
soup
reminds
is
me.
forever in you.
I had another era once my thermos broke, and it was called the chunky soup era.
Yeah, I remember that as well.
And it was a flip top peel away thing, but the outside, it felt like plastic on the outside. And sometimes once I got deep into that era, I started getting GMMore beef stew. And
That's hard, man.
And if you don't heat that stuff up enough, it's got these like fat chunks in it.
You know how
gotta get it hot.
you can
You
do
gotta
these
stir
like vision boards, not vision boards, or like lookbooks, where it's
Yeah.
just like things that are like represent you in that era. There's like definitely a link that there's like a thing of chunky soup.
Yeah.
And then there's like
soup.
a pogo ball
Right.
and like a WWF
Yeah.
action figure.
Yeah, man. Yep. Those are the days.
Converse All-Stars knee highs.
Not knee high. It just folded over.
Hold on, but they called them knee highs.
Well, no, there
but
are
you
some
folded
that
them.
went up.
You folded them over.
They
But
weren't knee highs.
They could have been
They weren't
knee highs.
called knee highs.
They were.
There was another thing that would go to your knee, but girls would wear that.
They
I
were
didn't
called
wear
knee
that.
highs, where we come from.
Mine just folded over. I feel like most of what we've left. I don't have a connection to matzo ball soup.
The first time I had it was on this show.
I got to see that.
I don't disagree with that, but that's what I mean is like
It's
you
a
gotta
big-
have a good matzo ball soup. You're like, but it's in the sick category.
I
little bit.
think it's right next to chicken noodle. I think
Chicken
it's
noodle,
B
yeah.
tier.
Whoa! It's worse than chicken noodle.
What?
Oh,
Because
have you had a good one?
Hard
Here's why.
disagree.
Why are the balls so big?
No,
and
the
they don't have
balls
to
aren't
be-
always
They don't
so
have to
big.
be.
And you know what?
They don't have to be.
The only thing in it is just soggy bread. There's not.
No, oftentimes it is like you take the noodles out of chicken noodle and you still have the shredded chicken and the vegetables and
But that
all that.
ball is just wet bread.
But a lot of people, and me included, like wet bread. You don't like wet bread. So I think that you might have to
Which
just
is odd. I felt
step
like
aside.
wet bread falls in your.
He doesn't like
in your
tiramisu, the
category.
mushiest dessert.
yeah, I don't like soggy bread.
He complains about cake being too dry and matzo balls being too wet.
Too big.
How do you
Too
satisfy
big.
this man? I think we got to put it at B tier. Now, split pea. You love split
Oh
pea.
God, S.
Okay. We each get a couple of S tiers without any argument.
Yep, that's my one right there.
And split. Now, tell us about split pea. Why is it so good for you?
And when did you discover it? Was it in your elementary school?
No, this is as a complete adult.
Peas are the mushiest vegetable. That's
What's
why he
that?
likes
What's
Green
the
peas.
split pea
Le Sueur peas in the can.
place?
That's what I like.
Anderson's?
Yeah, and it's gone.
Yeah. Oh.
It's gone. I didn't
gone.
know about it. I mean,
Did you have it before?
Never had it. But Christy makes it at home
Yeah.
after
She puts ham in it,
Thanksgiving because she takes the honey baked ham
right? Oh,
or the ham that I used to burn. She would take pieces of that.
she would take the parts
and
that weren't
and
burned.
she would put that in the split pea soup, and it's just great.
That is You know what? I'm in complete agreement with this being S tier because
It's thick.
there's something about the combination of those flavors
Yeah.
that it just hits so hard.
And it's unique in its entity.
Let's talk about clam chowder for a moment.
Love it. New England.
It's very good. I think it's A tier.
Yeah. Now, this is New England. This is not
We don't have the other one, the red one.
Manhattan style. I don't want that.
Yeah, why are we doing that?
That. I love some clam chowder.
Especially those little hexagonal, what is it? Hexagonal?
Oh, yeah, the little crackers.
Are they hexagons or octagons?
They're puffy. I'll say that. Mm-hmm. Those are nice. And if you go to a,
Why did they go with clam chowder? That's my question.
I don't know, and why does it work at a steak restaurant? I don't know.
Usually, I mean,
I've been to a couple of steak
you can't-
restaurants they'd have.
But it's usually a steak restaurant that also has a good lobster, which most steak places do. Now you can get a bad clam chowder too, and when you get a bad one, it's the worst thing you can eat.
But these are all the best.
But if this is the best,
oh yeah, if the
it's
cream,
A tier.
like if the cream is soured.
Gumbo, a good gumbo.
I'm still gonna say
If you
B.
got the best gumbo,
Yeah, dude, we are approaching chili territory. To give you a little
Right.
hint as to where I'm going here,
Yeah, but
because it's got that andouille sausage in it.
that's good. Yeah,
Dude, it's so good and it's so regional.
it's a treat.
I think it's at least A tier.
I was gonna say B, so we're gonna have to stick with A.
Now, chicken and dumplings is a very North Carolina thing. Like
But-
they serve that at our cafeteria.
I do not consider it a soup though.
it's like between a soup and a chicken pot pie.
But
Is that?
I mean,
it
when we
super
would eat
is
it-
it super regional? Like
when we would eat it, we would not eat it in a bowl. We would eat it on a plate.
they put it in. Well, they put it in the part of the tray that kind of catches it all.
The tray at like the cafeteria.
Yeah.
I'm fine with B for that
Did you ever?
because I don't consider it a soup.
Did you eat it at school?
No,
You never got school lunch.
never got it.
Not
I
even
was
once.
just suspicious of
You miss so many.
what
great
was going
things.
on back there.
You miss so many great things.
Yeah.
Chicken and dumplings. Let's just put it at B.
Okay. I mean, something's got to go down.
It's like a nice little chicken shelf.
Are you trying to move chili to S tier? Because
1,000%.
I think we got to.
If the best chili, like when I get home, and I mean, most of the time we would do takeout, or I'll just do like a really light dinner that I like make myself or whatever. But like every once in a while,
Just chili on the
I
pot.
get home and I know it as soon as I walk in, and she's like, I made chili. And I'm just like, I know I'm about to go crazy on this chili. Because she also makes cornbread. Put the cornbread
Oh yeah.
in the bowl, put the chili on top of it so it gets lost.
They make different
And
chilies.
then I
but
find it again.
They make the same cornbread. They use the same recipe, which is great.
They being our wives.
Yeah.
The chili, I love.
S tier chili.
Yeah, chili. And again, it can be done a couple of different ways. Jessie has a little dark chocolate in her chili that gives it this like sweetness that I absolutely love. It's a little bit spicy. We gotta do the beans. It's a full meal. That's why I think it's so incredible.
I'm kind of getting caught up on baked potato versus broccoli cheddar because I think baked potato is better than broccoli cheddar.
But it's not as good for you as broccoli cheddar.
Okay, fine. See it. Put it at C.
Now,
It is
this,
good though.
This may be controversial.
I think broccoli cheddar needs to move down to B.
I agree with that.
Okay. I am just not the biggest fan of miso soup. Can I just come out and say it?
You
Like
can.
you don't like the taste of
Well,
it?
you know me. I'm not gonna say anything, and I'm gonna eat it all. Like, so you take me to a restaurant, a Japanese hibachi, they bring the miso soup. Because it's part of the thing, I'm gonna eat it, and I'm going to enjoy it somewhat.
Okay.
But this is a soup tier list, and there's just something about it. The thing I really don't like is when they put miso on other things. Like,
Wow.
yeah, there's something about miso
That's
seasoning
new
on like a
black.
meat, like a miso salmon, that I'm always like, I just wish this wasn't this.
Yeah.
You don't like miso. That's okay.
Yeah. You know, on my scale, it's not like liver. It's not repulsive. It's just kind of like, this could be something else. It's like the seasoning thyme. Also not a huge
you don't
fan
see
of that.
thyme a lot.
I've started to be okay with miso soup. Like I can drink a whole bowl of it now. But a year ago I wouldn't touch it. So that puts it at D for me.
I do like that it's a soup that you can pick up and drink without using a spoon, and it's like acceptable.
Yeah, I like
That's
that.
fun about
And a lot of
it.
people say that it's an aphrodisiac.
I'm a big
What?
fan of drinking
Yeah,
soup from the bowl. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you not heard of the famous saying, "Me so horny"?
You dumb. Black bean. Talk about it.
The famous saying. Two Live Crew.
Hold on.
Okay, come
Black
on.
bean.
Two Live Crew was the legit guys.
Black bean.
There's
soup.
more sighing that's happening.
Link
over
would have
here.
had that on his vision board, his lookbook. Pogo Ball,
No, I wouldn't.
Two Live Crew.
Black bean is in the baked potato category for me. I don't understand. I like black beans,
Yeah.
and sometimes
This is
they're
so
soupy,
unexciting.
But what is that?
If this is a bean guy saying this,
Yeah.
I don't think we need to unbeanify beans.
C.
C tier.
Chicken
Chicken tortilla. If it's good,
We had an era where that
it's
was
almost
made,
a chili.
but
I think it
I'm
can.
kind of over it. I don't know. Christy makes a really
Think
good
about
chicken
how
tortilla.
good it can be. Though.
And it can be really
the best.
good.
I think it's A tier when it's the best because it's so mealified. It's such a meal.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm coming around.
I had Porto's had a caldo de res like beef soup special, and I don't get soup. Soup is not. You don't go to Porto's and get soup.
No.
I've never done it.
I'm telling you,
Well, they do everything great.
What is it called again?
it's basically beef soup is what it translates to, but caldo de res, and it's like a it's kind of tortilla soup, but it's like more of a beef. Yeah.
Is it gravy consistency?
No,
Is it like ropa vieja?
Like GMMore?
No. It's not a stewy. It's more of the consistency of like a chicken noodle or a chicken soup, but it's with beef. Oof. Lord.
Okay, well,
We've left what I assume is your favorite.
I think that this last one, if there is a double S tier, and there shouldn't be because that's not fair. French onion soup, man. What a start to a meal. What a start to a meal.
Drag it up there.
I mean, just think about it. Cheese is great, first of all. And then the way that it's like, if you do it right, it's got that layer. It's got the soggy bread. Ooh, and the bread is actually stale bread that has been used again, and there's just something beautiful about that.
Now you started off this more saying that you weren't a real soup guy, and I found that to be interesting because you talk about French onion soup
Yeah.
pretty often. Like if someone said like list Rhett's favorite foods.
In fact, in my
I'd put
last
it in
meal,
there.
I had French onion soup.
Well, so
Yeah.
do you need to amend anything?
I guess I'm a soup guy.
Well, you're a French onion soup.
Yeah, I'm a French onion soup guy and a chili guy.
Yeah. And I'm a split pea guy and a chili guy.
That's the guys that we are.
Are we locked in? Is there anything we want to shove?
I feel like this is a pretty good spread. I mean, this is equal opportunity across all tiers.
Okay. Locked. Get your food fix on the Mythical Kitchen channel now.
Peas pudding hot, peas pudding cold, peas pudding in the pot, 9 days old.
Cockaliki, pockaliki, 2 days tall.